Hi guys, welcome back to October Dreams Tarot. It's Kim. It's been so long and I apologize. And I'm gonna get started. So I hope everyone's well. It's been so long, but it's been my mission statement since I started this channel to only do readings when it comes upon me. Life has been life for me lately. I'm sure it has for every one of you. But I got a new deck. It's called the Artist Inner Vision Tarot. And this deck is extremely aesthetically pleasing and so graphic. And I hope that it'll have a lot of good messages for us because it also came with a little necklace that had the moon, which also brings me to my next point of what I kind of felt was a message for me, which it was. I was able to get a message, but not to talk so much about this, but I want to say that the moon has been the reason for this reading. There may be collectively or just someone out there who's stumbled upon this. You know, the moon card speaks about a lot, about, you know, illusions, hidden truths, hidden things that are unseen. However, you know, if you think about it like in a dream state, what are your truest desires and your truest dreams that you're not maybe seeking out or you feel that you cannot achieve at this time? So I feel like that is the strongest, message and channeled message that I could get, that there's something or someone that is having something being held within them that they feel like they cannot achieve or show to others, because if they did, then it would be looked down upon in some way, shape, or fashion. Or that they just can't achieve it because of the certain circumstances. So Spirit, Guides, Universe, Energy, please give me some clear messages for us about this moon card energy. What is the, I want to say, not necessarily the mask, but what is the truest desires, or how can they, regardless of financial constraints, environmental constraints, maybe reach this desire that they have that's kind of burning in them? Because again, the moon at night is different every night. So maybe there's been something that you think of every night. You're like, how can I get out of this? Like there's something about you that in one way you're this way and then you're this way. Like it's not yet like a Lover's card, like a Gemini energy, but yet at the same time, like there's two faces here almost. Like you can't quite meet up. So I'm gonna see what comes out. I'm gonna shuffle till I feel right. That's how I always do. But this deck is just, it's probably gonna be very comprehensive, so stick with me here. And if this resonates with you, let me know in the comments. Like the video, subscribe if you're not already, and for those returning, thank you, and thank you for your patience. I just know that I don't like to, oop, see that? I don't like to read unless I get a message. But the first one that pops out is the Eight of Cups. That was without me even having to pull. So, and see, there's so much on this card. It's so descriptive. There's definitely something here. Like I said, think about during the daytime, you wake up, you just had this night, maybe you did have a good night's sleep and you just had a dream, and maybe not all of us remember dreams. Again, we don't always remember dreams. So there is something that's like a desire, but you know that I'm sorry, I said Eight of Cups. This is Eight of Coins. This is a new deck, excuse me. Eight of Coins, okay, that you know you need to be working on. I was gonna say the true meaning of that too, odd. Anyway, the Eight of Coins, that you know that, you know, in the daytime waking hours, you're like, how am I going to get there? How can I continue to work on this and achieve what it is I truly want? But yet let me see what's the overall energy. Yeah, the Hanged One. Like, you know that you're not completely stuck, though, in whatever this is for you. Like, you know that, like, it just a little bit longer. Just a little longer, Spirit. Just a little longer that you're manifesting this, and just, you know, a couple extra dollars, a couple extra weeks, a couple more years, and you can be completely free of this. Just, it's like, because, you know, again, the Hanged Man, even in a traditional Rider-Waite deck, is like, you know, you have that sun, and it's like you're getting another like 180, or even if you want to think about it this way, another 360 view of everything before you actually come back up to standing in the upright. So, like, you know exactly what it is that you're working on here. And it's just that, like, you can't necessarily tell or shouldn't tell others. Yeah. And the next one here is the Queen of Swords. So that's exactly what it is. It's like you're being so forward and honest with others. Like, you're not taking any more. I shouldn't say that. Like, I don't know that I'm getting that energy off of this, though. Because normally, you know, the Queen of Swords is really like you're real diligent. You're standing really firm, and you're going to speak the truth, and no matter at any cost. Like, once you, what's under the Hanged One? Yeah, the Nine of Cups in reverse, though. Once you realize that you're truly not stuck, and I hate to use that because the Hanged Man isn't. Once you get to that, like, epiphany moment, if that's the word, like, you're going to realize that all of this hard work that you've been putting in is going to pay off, and you're going to be so much more discerning, the Queen of Swords, and you're not going to put up with the BS of, like, all the other stuff that you may have in the past or in your current, you know, like, this may be what you're currently working on now. Is you may be, even with the Moon card, it may not even be just dreams or desires. It just may be your truest self saying, like, hey, we got to work on being more forward and upfront with people and not allowing people to walk all over me. That could be it too. And then we have the Princess of Wands, which in this deck is the Page of Wands. They use princesses in here, so no gender in tarot, but so you're getting, you know, you're getting some new idea of how to embody this. And I just have to take a moment. These cards are so, like, because it's an artist. Like, these are, I'm going to link it all down below, but artists actually made these cards. It's incredible. You're getting, with it being the Page of Wands, you're getting some new ideas that you want to, you know, communicate and push forth with. Once you become, you know, more sturdy with your stance and more discerning, the Queen of Swords, with what you're working on, because you're no longer going to be able to wear that, like, I'm this person in the day, and not say your day and night, you know, like you're like way different. It's just that you're not going to be able to hide. I'm not saying that either, but like there's just something about that with the Moon card. Like, and I'm only using that because that's what was channeled to me, but not that the Moon card is here, but that's what this message is about, is that there's something here that you're hiding within your true self, that you're working on trying to not be that. Like, you're trying not to do that. Like, even if your own truest desires are to to be more upfront with people and not take crap or let them walk all over you, or like, you know, to push forth through a new avenue of, you know, career, or, you know, to get you to where you want to go and lead you in life, whether it be in a spiritual journey or whatever. But yeah, High Priestess. Yeah, you're definitely using your intuition. And the moon is on this card. So there is something to be had here with, like, you know, with all of what you've done and given and sacrificed, you deserve what, it's like, I can't help but think that, like, maybe because she's got what she's like a different High Priestess, but like there's something, you know, that you can offer, and it could be like your higher self saying, like, you only need to give this to yourself now because you deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve to not be disillusioned, the moon card, by others that are surrounding you. Yeah. The Ace of Cups. And then this deck, I mean, he or she is really going head first into that cup, but into some sort of like blissful happiness is what I'm getting. It's like, you know that regardless, it's going to lead to some emotional happiness that's going to like set you free. Like, I think that's what that is saying to me. And again, with the Hanged One there, it's going to set you free to be emotionally happy. And I want to say this might be even Italy in the background. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but some beautiful place. And that is just, there's something, like I said, that truest desire of yours. Spirit is wanting you to know that no matter what you have sacrificed, like, don't let those go. Don't let the world disillusion you of what is within you. Like, you have all the different aspects of the moon every night, so you have the choice to be a different, I guess, a different you know, and have a different perspective and a different, and bear with me, a different perspective with a new set of eyes every day, like as you wake up. And, you know, that just really is wild to me. I feel like I'm going to shuffle just to get some more advice here. So if this is anything regarding, you know, whether it be relationships, whether it be spirituality, whether it be work, whether it be your truest self, but I think it is that you're working on it. You're working on it heavily, and you're going to be so discerning and more forward with, you know, your the way you speak, the way that you put up with people, the way that they are able to see you in a new light, because you know within you what you have to give and what you have, or that what you want in life in general. And you're going to free yourself in some emotional way here, for sure. And you can't really see it on my necklace because I have it on, but this moon card, that's why I'm saying it, it has two people on it. And I've never, ever seen a moon card have it on there. Two people. That's why I say, like, every day you can wake up with a new set of eyes. And, you know, life can be really, really challenging. and really difficult, but you have to kind of, you know, give yourself that. Yep, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be more nurturing, be it to yourself, be it to others, but once you get to that emotional freedom, it's almost like you're like, okay, it's time to sit down and nurture. Yeah. Yeah, and then the Hermit here is in reverse. And I like what this Hermit card says. I'm going to read it because with an overall energy, it says, the theory of spontaneous, oh my God. The theory of spontaneous solitude is practical throughout the eastern Himalayas by wandering hermit's intent on finding inner solitude expression intensity. So because that's in reverse, you are realizing that maybe coming out of some kind of solitude, or, you know, realizing that maybe after a healing spell and realizing that you're hiding some truest desires of what you want, even though you've been kind of working on it. Maybe you've been in hermit mode. Maybe that's why the moon card has been so prevalent for me to speak about, because you have been hiding something, or maybe you're going to speak about it, the Queen of Swords. You're going to be very verbalizing, but yet with, you know, the Queen of Cups here, you're going to be very loving with the words instead of like so cutthroat, and with yourself even. So then you got the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups in this deck, in reverse. So that kind of is not as a negative card, because you do have the Queen of Cups here. So there is something here though that once you do get this out, and like I said, you did have at one time the Hanged One as your overall energy. Once you get to that point and you actually expel all this out, like you need to, be it with yourself, others, in a situation, and you know, it is very loving. Maybe not so many people are going to be taking this new you very lightly. Let's just put it that way. Like they might not be, I mean, the Knight of Cups really isn't much anyway, but as far as, you know, a stable, like, emotional person. So I wouldn't worry too much with that being in reverse, because you're not offering, they're not going to be people that you need to really be concerned with anyway, in my personal opinion. And the Six of Coins. So that may, in reverse, that may make you feel a little uneasy. So maybe this person, whoever this is or whatever this is for you, after like, I would say after like demasking yourself, or revealing your truest potential, I don't want to say potential, but truest desires or dreams that you may have had with something, there might be somebody here that may have some qualms about it, and it might make you feel a little off, but at the same token, like, and that after the Hierophant, underneath that was after the Hermit was the Hierophant, you are going to seek out people who actually know more than what these people that are in your energetic field, is what I'm gathering. Or there's going to be like an oversight. There's going to be somebody that's overseeing something here. I don't know why I'm getting that. Whatever this is, something is going to be like an overseer. I see that third eye in his head there. So maybe it's your higher self will know, like, hey, I don't need these people over here that are making me feel imbalanced and not offering much anyway. Like, once you actually are who you are, like, maybe you've been really hiding your truest self to make others comfortable. That's what it is. Yep, I knew it. You've been hiding your true self to make other people comfortable. Bottom line, you've been working so hard to not be so, oh my gosh, I wish I could edit this. You've been working so hard to not be so cutthroat and so nurturing, and you're trying to prevent from communicating that so much, but you know inside that you have to be emotionally fulfilled. And once you come out, here it is, once you come out of your solitude, of introspection, boy, that third eye, you're going to see people for who they truly are. And one last one, Four of Wands. Ooh, it's time to celebrate. Yep. Celebrate. See all those all those watches? Yep. Man, if you are here with me still right now, boy, I knew that was what it was. I'm telling you. Well, you know, I think I'm going to leave it there because that is exactly what that was for me. Yeah. And then a couple, I mean, I'm not going to go on anymore. I already took the 2, but yeah, that's it. I'm telling you, once you realized that you've had to hide what you truly want in a situation, your true self, you've been working on keeping your mouth and closed and not being so cutthroat. Or, like I said at the beginning, maybe once you do wake up and realize, and you do come out of this hermit introspection, and you've realized that, hey, I've been putting up with this for too long, High Priestess, and you start moving a Page of Wands, boy, you are going to realize that these people that you have around, or what's going on in your current situation, is unstable, and they're not offering what you need anyway for your emotional. We got the Knight of Cups and the 6 of Coins, which is a 6 of Pentacles, truly in reverse. So really, it's you that's you are that are stable. They're the ones who really aren't, and you're gonna see their true colors. So I hope that helps. Thanks for letting me read for you. I'm glad that I was able to. Hopefully you're still here, and ponder that, okay? Ponder that for whatever situation that is for you, and I hope that the Moon card gave you something to ponder on. And actually, I'm going to see if I can find the Moon card in this deck so you can see it. But that's what I was channeling. Oh, here it is. There's the Moon card. So see how she's like one way her face is going, but underneath it all, she's showing something else. So, yep. Thanks. Ponder that. Have a great day, guys.